What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Amalgam Show. One of your hosts, Keena Johnson, alongside Dean Kaminsky.
Hey.
And Nathaniel Radden.
My water spilt.
Oh, sucks when that happened, doesn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, that's all for today.
You peed your pants.
You
made
me eat.
You idiot.
As you may or may not be able to tell, we are echoey, and this time it is... We know it's echoey, as opposed to we find out in post that it's echoey. Because we are in
something new.
Yeah, we're in a studio, quote unquote.
Sure.
Yeah. I was going to do the bunny ears, but you can't see it because we're not recording.
Because someone forgot the tripod.
And it was me. Jinx, by the way. Bitch.
Under the roof. Fuckhead. Dean, what's the Amalgam Show about?
Pop culture things and nerd stuffs that we care about.
And Echo.
Other stuffs. And Echo this week.
Bliss and Echo. I mean,
Amazon Echo.
Bliss and Echo.
Amazon.
Echo the Dolphin.
Alexa.
Play Despacito.
Play what?
It's like Despacito, but bass boosted.
Be sure to check out. There's no Games Lab this week. That sucks because Dean. Oh no, not Dean. Sorry.
Yeah, fuck
me.
We're just
Right?
used to blaming Dean.
Shannon has to go and get married or something. I don't actually.
He's getting photo shoots done.
Oh my god.
It's probably my sister's fault.
What a bitch.
So we should kill her. Technically, she's my best friend. According to Pokemon Go.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, she does play.
Which
fuck are you
is
talking about?
the only empirical way to measure friendship through Pokemon Go. You are my second worst friend, Nathaniel, and you're like my fourth worst friend.
Yeet. I don't play it. How can someone be worse than me?
Because you've sent me one gift, someone hasn't.
I sent 3.
Yeah, then you're like, fuck this shit.
I was like, fuck, I actually have a life.
Do you?
A drinking life.
I found it incredibly fun for like
can
the
drink
first
Pokemon
month.
Go.
Still drink quite a lot.
You can drink on the Pokemon Go.
No, because I'm not a fucking nurgin.
Nurgin.
Yeah.
Okay, alpha.
Alpha.
Alpha male.
Yeah.
Chad.
Yeah.
Hey Chad, how you doing?
Lol. Hey babe, what's that over there? I didn't put anything in your drink.
Fucking hell.
My dad's too rich. He can't prove anything. That's what Chads do, right?
I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
That's what you're going
I've
for.
never met one because they're fucking.
They wear those shorts with like the fucking
The chino shorts that are way too tight.
yeah.
The same pair I have.
So yeah, there's no Game Labs this week, which sucks. But if there was to come out, we'd talk about Final Fantasy probably.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure you talk about that.
I was gonna say,
is that every week?
that-
Because I'm pretty
is that
sure every
different?
single time you bring it up on podcasts, it's always, we have Final Fantasy talk.
Well,
Isn't that the reason you made
then there was
Games
another
Lab?
time
Because
where
you
you
and
were like-
Shannon kept going on about Final
You
Fantasy.
were like Final
It's
Fantasy,
now-
and then at one point you were like, holy shit, politics. We talk about politics a lot. And then I was like, okay. And then you're like, E3 and politics and Final Fantasy. And now you're just back to Final Fantasy.
Imagine if Final Fantasy, like the next game, had politics in it and it was announced at E3. You'd lose your shit.
You guys would be like, holy fuck, Malcolm Turnbull's in Square Enix game. He's stabbed in the back by Scott Morrison. You got a crit.
Yeah.
Yes, we talk about Final Fantasy on the Amalgam Archaeology, which is our Patreon exclusive episode. Sorry, we haven't actually put out another one for this month because once again, Shannon quit.
It's not like anyone's paying for it anyway.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. But if someone
It's like, oh, sorry, person that's not getting it.
that's true.
Like, you're not getting it this week.
We really
I feel
should.
if we pretend
No one
we're
got it any
official,
other week.
we'd get official.
I feel like
Fake it
we've
till
been
you make it.
we've definitely been trying that for like a year and a half.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, we've had our 1 year anniversary.
In all honesty, we really should start stepping up our sales game and start actually trying to sell this show, but I don't think any of us could really be fucked.
Oh, I can be fucked. I just have standards.
And it doesn't meet them.
No, not yet.
Fair enough.
We'll get there.
I feel like we just don't put enough effort into this, definitely. I mean, like, you do, but I don't think anyone else does. Shannon
I
wants
show
to.
up drunk 70% of the time.
That's where half our content comes up.
That's, I mean, like, I want to put in effort, but I also want
What if I
to
just
put in a
have-
lot of effort to other things as well.
What if my show is just a drunk cast?
Yeah.
That's not an original idea.
Yeah, I know, but like, it's my show.
What would you do on your show?
Drink.
Drunk Dean.
Besides that,
It would just be Dean sitting there,
Yeah.
drunk as fuck, talking about random shit. It'd be super racist.
You can do it on
It'd be
Twitch. so
super
then I have,
controversial.
Like, a live audience.
He would be like, if he goes on Twitch, he could be like, I don't want to film with female Twitch streamers, and everyone would go
Lose
fucking
their
nuts.
no whites on my stream.
White.
And I'd say that
Not right.
and everyone would lose their marbles.
The N-word. Nintendo.
Yeah. Alright, well, you... Demonetized. It's not how that works.
Yes, it is how it works.
The word Nintendo was just claimed by Nintendo.
Nintendo pretty much demonetizes everyone who it says Nintendo anyway. Because like, you're making content off our shit.
Alright, you guys are just throwing that word around now. Like, so like 4 times now?
Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell if you want, and comment below if you have any questions, or email us at amalgamshow@gmail.com.
Shit's gonna fall down if you keep playing with it.
Yeah, stop playing with it. It's gonna fall off when it's ready. Dean, what have you been into this week? This last couple of weeks?
Man, I've been doing stuff. Fuck, what have I been doing? Oh, I played For Honor.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, I forgot about that one.
Me too.
Yeah, well, it's got a massive update coming up in October, so get ready for it.
For more honor.
Sure. Apparently there's like a new faction or something.
I thought that already came out.
No, it's probably been
Is it like Guild
sorted
Wars
out.
factions? Do you guys remember that? Probably not. You probably never played Guild Wars. It was really good
No.
at the time.
No. Well, there's
I just heard there was a really good single player MMO.
What?
I just heard Guild Wars 2 was a good MMO to play solo, which
Yeah.
kind of defeats the purpose of an MMO. But
Yeah. No, Guild Wars 1 was fantastic, but then it sort of died down, and then Guild Wars 2 came out, and it just... I don't even know why they made that game an MMO. I don't know why they made that game. It was just...
So is it the samurais that are coming to For Honor?
The what?
Samurais?
They're already there.
They're already there.
The ninjas.
That's
There's another
the same thing.
Asian-based faction coming in, isn't there?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just know it's another faction.
Okay.
It
I
will
haven't-
be-
I haven't looked into it.
Nazi zombies.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I would laugh so fucking hard.
No, I think it's by the looks of it. If I'm looking at the main character for like the cover of the DLC, some guy with like a fucking scimitar type thing, but like not a scimitar. Like he's not Siberian. He's just
You mean Arabian?
Arabian.
Siberian is...
One of them Eastern countries. I don't know. My geography is terrible. But,
Siberia is a part of Russia.
Again, it's terrible geography. My geography is so bad. I didn't even know the word for it the other day. It's like, what's that thing? The thing where you know where places are?
Biology.
Someone was like,
Deuteronomy.
for ages, I kept thinking geology, and I was like, that's not it.
That's rocks.
I know. That's why I was like, it's not it. See, I know
Igneous
rocks.
rocks.
All I can think of now, for some reason, since you've said that, is just you going think, and then the Jimmy Neutron thing happening, and then you just say something completely stupid.
I thought you were talking about the Blues Clues song. Think.
I don't know that one.
No.
Can do anything
Got a blast.
that you wanna do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so For Honor, been getting into that. I need to level up my Peacekeeper. It's like the only character I play, and I'm still in level rep 4.
What's the level cap?
There's no cap, but like there's
okay.
a level where you get the best gear for that character, and then after that you just unlock outfits like cosmetic shit, which is 9, rep 9, which you need to get to level 21 9 times. I've done it 4 times. That's how that works. Which is nothing. Like it's literally terrible. So yeah, that shows how much I've played the actual game.
What is the actual game? Like,
It's just team deathmatch or
okay. Is there like a...
capture the point or
Is there a campaign or anything? Like
Yeah,
any
there
single
is.
player
Yeah,
content?
yeah.
What is it? Just like, I'm a dude.
So the 3 factions, they're at war,
Yeah.
and the person that's causing this war is called Apollyon. She's like she's kind of like Ares in a way, but not really.
Athena.
No,
Okay.
because it's Apollyon.
It's like Napoleon.
It's like Apollyon. She's an
Empoleon.
and yeah, like basically you start as knights who fight for Apollyon. I don't know. I played it once and I was like, man, and like it's literally not even focused on single player because I played through it, didn't get any of the collectibles, and it says I did 100%. So that's how much I care about that. Yeah, I don't even think there are collectibles, but we'll see. So yeah, I've been playing that. Just trying to level that guy up. Played a bit of Battlefield 1 when I get bored of For Honor.
You enjoy that?
I'm terrible at it.
Oh, online, yeah.
Oh man, I've tried that before and I was like, wow, I didn't know I could be so bad at a game.
I downloaded the Battlefield 5 beta. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to try this out. And then I just sat on my thing. And then, like, the weekend was over. I'm like, oh, I guess I didn't play the beta.
Yeah, no, that's happened a lot to me.
Yeah.
And then I also played Elder Scrolls Online, which is pretty fun.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like Skyrim, but without Skyrim.
I've seen...
Isn't Skyrim in it?
Hey?
Isn't Skyrim in it?
I think it is,
probably,
yeah.
but like it's not Skyrim. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it's
It can't,
Skyrim
like-
without going back to play Skyrim.
I watched my sister-in-law play it, and she looked like... It looked like a Lord of the Rings game to me when she was playing it.
Yeah.
Just like the way that it was...
Yeah.
The art of it, I
Yeah.
guess.
It's weird that it's just not, like, built on the same, like, art assets as Skyrim. Because that game was pumped out pretty quickly. That's why it was shit when it launched.
Yeah. I don't know why, but the first thing I thought of when I saw like Elder Scrolls Online, just from the original artwork, was like the starting area in Warcraft 3 not Warcraft 3, World of Warcraft when you chose Pandaren. I don't know why, but every single time I saw like anything to do with Elder Scrolls, I'm like, oh yeah, Mr. Pandaren.
Yeah, no, it's been a while since I've played an MMO, so I think I'm just like, oh, let's play. So yeah.
I really want to get back into WoW, but I feel like I say that every month.
Once I get a PC, I'll probably subscribe to WoW and I'll play it for
If you do it, tell me.
2 months, and then I'll be like, oh man, yeah, I've played WoW, and then the subscription will keep going, and I'll never go back to it, and
Yeah.
I'll just have however much it is coming out of my account.
You can buy time instead of a subscription, and it's about the same price. I think it's the same price. Because that's what I do. Like,
Sure. Kind of want to get back into Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Before that closes down. It hasn't officially, but I have a feeling it's on its last legs. Because there's no new expansions that are coming out for it.
Probably, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
EA seems to hate everything that's not...
Yeah. Well, they're bringing out that new Star Wars game, aren't they? It's not an MMO, but it's like
Oh, the people who made
it's
Titanfall.
multiplayer. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see what that is.
Yeah.
I don't trust EA to fucking...
Do anything right?
Yeah.
Well, Battlefront's coming up with their new DLC as well. And it's going to have Anakin, Obi-Wan,
Oh, yeah.
and
Is that not out yet?
Count Dooku. Yeah, it's coming out.
I thought that was announced at E3. I thought that would have been out by now. There's fucking characters. It's not like...
Well, there's a lot more to it than just the characters.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Like,
I'm not sure what. I haven't been playing Battlefront 2 purely because EA has been trying to fix the whole loot crate thing with
Yeah.
that. So...
But they're also not, because, like, they're...
Oh, that's still a thing. It's just you don't
Oh.
need them to win.
Yeah. They're also like, no, they're perfectly legal, even though, like, Belgium and other European countries are like, no, we're banning them. And EA's like, let's go to court. So that they're in, like, Belgium just fighting over this, like, nah, loot boxes, it's not gambling. I'm like, yeah, it kind of is, though.
Yeah. It is.
It's literally pull the lever, see what comes out.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked.
Yeah. EA.
That's why GTA Online doesn't have
Loot box.
stock market. Because you can buy shark cards.
Yeah.
So if you go stock market and you invest in that, you buy shark cards, technically that's gambling. So
Did they get rid of that?
they never had it for
Oh.
online. Everyone was like, oh, it'd be so rich if it was, because
Yeah.
single player you can do
No
it.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel they're just like, yeah, let's just not do that. Like, 'cause yeah.
Smart. But yeah, so I did that. I also watched Paradise PD.
How is that? I keep seeing Netflix
So
trying to force that
fucking
down my
good.
throat.
It's good. Have you ever seen Brickleberry?
yeah, it looked like Brickleberry.
Same creator.
I think I've seen Kyron watch it.
Yeah, no, it's a good show. It's very it's very explicit.
Yeah.
It's based in the Gold Coast, isn't it?
I don't think so.
No,
What was it called? Paradise PD.
Paradise PD. Yeah,
I think it's based in Service Paradise.
I don't think so. Because next to it is a place called Diamond City. I think it's just a place called Paradise Falls, or Paradise something.
Paradise City.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, like the first episode, it's like, yeah, so I always wanted to be a cop, and my dad was a cop, and it's like, his dad's like this really manly guy.
No, it's not this one. There was a different one.
And then and it's like, and then I heard some weird noises coming from my parents' bedroom, and I saw an attacker on my mom, and it was like this whole thing. And then
Didn't South Park do that exact same joke?
He grabs, probably, but he grabs his gun, or his dad's gun rather, and he shoots at the attacker, and he shoots his dad's balls.
Jesus Christ.
So his dad has to get like testosterone patches to stop him from growing tits.
I don't think that's how that works, but
yeah,
okay.
but yeah, it's hilarious. It's just, it's so good. And then like there's a dog that's like a drug dog, like a drug sniffer, which is also a drug addict.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'd watch that in a while.
It's a good
Crime
show.
story about a dog who's been sniffing too much and just can't stop.
There's a fat Christian virgin who keeps getting hit on by this chick who's like really violent and into fat people. He's like, no, don't touch me. And she's like, I want it. I want that ass.
Are you sure you're not talking about South Park?
Nah, it's different. It's different. But yeah, no, it's a good show. I recommend it. There's one season at the moment, but yeah, it's good.
There will be more probably because Netflix.
Oh, no, there will be, yeah. They literally reference Brickleberry in it because Brickleberry got cancelled.
Right.
And I think the same voice actor that voiced the main character from Brickleberry voices the police chief's kid. And there's one episode where he's like, I had a dream where I was a park ranger, and then it got cancelled. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it is the same creators from the same.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
Like I'm 98% sure it is. But yeah, good show.
Cool.
Yeah. Other than that, watched Wanted again.
Wanted? The James McAvoy, Angelina Jolie Wanted.
Yeah.
Does hold up?
Hey?
Does that hold up?
No.
Yeah, I can't imagine it would.
It's a terrible movie.
It's got Chris Pratt in it though.
Yeah, that was the only good thing. No, like
You don't realise who he is.
There's a
eh?
cool song on it. Yeah, I didn't realise until like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, there was a cool song on it, and like it's got some cool scenes, but the whole thing is just fucking retarded. Yeah, it's like, why did Morgan Freeman do this?
Money.
Yeah.
There's so many like old movies I look back on now. I'm like, how was this a box office hit?
I don't think it was. That's why a sequel never came out.
Oh, okay.
And
Justice League is on Netflix, and I chose Wanted. What does that tell you?
Oh wow!
I don't even remember watching Justice League because I watched it hammered.
Did you?
Justice League was weird.
Yeah.
Like
I think I passed out halfway through and I woke up to Superman beating up everybody.
I feel like they
It's like, what the
tried.
fuck?
They tried to make a live action movie of what they would have made if it was a cartoon.
Dude,
so it made no sense.
He quit being Superman. And then they were like, oh, let's get fucking, what's his name?
Oh, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, they wanted him to play Superman. Everyone's like, he's black.
There's been Black Superman. And
Yeah, but he's not.
No.
Like, if they were going to do that, they would need to do a reboot.
Yeah, it's
And also, he hasn't quit. There was like a whole week of like, he's quitting, he's not quitting, and he like, apparently someone just like came out and said, like, he's not doing a Superman movie at the moment. Like, so at the moment, he's not Superman because there's not an active movie in development. So someone leaked that, oh, he's no longer Superman, he quit. And no, he hasn't actually said, no, I haven't, but he is doing other projects. Like now he's signed on to do Geralt for the Netflix's The Witcher TV show.
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. And then, he just wants a paying job. He can't sit around for DC not to call him to do a Superman movie. Because DC thinks that Superman's the issue with those movies. I don't think so.
That's definitely not the issue. The issue is the fucking writing.
Yeah, the writing.
The acting isn't even bad. Like, the acting is fine.
I think all the actors
writing-
do the job they're told to do.
The writing is just terrible because, like I said, it's like they're trying to force a cartoon plot into a big cinematic universe.
Yeah,
But like that's entertaining for a cartoon because they can just animate shit, and it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But and you're just like, oh, well, maybe this is from this universe, but they're saying this is its own universe. But we're not going to give you any fucking backstory. This is just going to be, holy shit, Cyborg's here now, and the Flash is here, and
Robin was a thing, but now he's dead.
Oh, real? I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
It's old Batman. Batman kills people. He has
And now
a
they're
fucking
doing...
Gatling gun on the front of the Batmobile.
No, yeah.
Shoots everybody.
Now they're doing a Joker movie, a Joker solo movie that isn't even set in that universe.
Is it Jared Leto?
No, it's Joaquin Phoenix.
Who's
What is
that?
Joaquin Phoenix is... Have you seen Her?
No.
Have you seen...
Probably not.
The
Signs.
first thing you went to was...
Signs.
Is that the one with the aliens that are allergic to water?
Yes.
Which
He's
one is
not
it?
Mel Gibson.
His son? Or whatever, that young kid.
Yeah. Not the kid. He's like an adult in that movie.
Yeah, but he's like a fucking young adult.
Yeah.
Like, I remember that character being there.
Yeah.
I don't remember what he looks like.
I can't think of any other things he's in. He's in a bunch of things.
Was he a child actor?
Fuck, that was a stupid movie. Fucking Christ.
What?
There's aliens like invade Earth and everyone's like, oh my god, they have no weaknesses. Turns out fucking water melts them, so they're like the witches from fucking Wizard of Oz. So stupid. Because they're like hiding in the basement and then like...
Why would they even want to go there?
And
yes, oceans of acid.
It turns out that like a fucking glass of water fell on top of an alien and it killed them and they all ran away. Some bullshit. It was something stupid.
Yeah.
I remember my dad watching it, I was like, what the fuck is this? And then this
Literally
alien
starts
fell into the
raining and
water.
they're all fucked.
Yeah, that sounds like a fucking Home Alone film. Like just getting water guns and fucking going after this alien invasion.
It's an
What a shit movie.
It's an M. Night Shyamalan movie, so there had to be a twist at the end. And
Yeah.
what if it was water that killed him?
Yeah.
Like what?
Something
what-
was basically...
It was like it'd be like us going to Venus. We'd be like, oh no, it rained hydrochloric acid.
Yeah, but what the fuck drinks hydrochloric acid?
Not us, not them. Like I'm saying, it's the exact same thing. I don't know. There's
Nothing
probably
on
some
Venus
weird
anyway. It's
bacteria.
inhabitable as it is, let alone being fucking pestered with hydrochloric acid rain. It's terrible.
Pesty.
So yeah, DC's fucked.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
not
wait.
good.
Anyway, yeah, that's me done.
I really need to watch more Marvel movies.
Such as
Black Panther.
Have you not seen it?
No, I haven't.
pretty good. It should be on Netflix
Oh,
soon.
The only thing
Look, Justice League's on there, so I'm counting down. I've been so tempted to rent it from YouTube. I'm just on YouTube now, and I'm just like, I see movies come across every once in a while. I'm like,
I want to see.
what do we got?
I want to see Ant-Man vs Wasp. No, I can always say vs Wasp. Ant-Man and Wasp.
I still need to see fucking Solo.
I saw that. It was
Apparently, it's terrible.
Everyone said it was bad. I liked it.
I'm interested.
It,
I know
Solo made less money than Justice League.
I saw a fucking Facebook post
Spoiling Solo.
that spoiled the character that you said that I liked that was in it. And I was like, you fucking shitting me? First off, how the fuck is he in it?
Yeah, that's what I was confused about. But
Second
it's
off-
pretty much ever since Disney got its hands on Star Wars, they're like, yeah, let's bring back Darth Maul. Everyone likes
Yeah,
him.
honestly. It's like, spoilers, by the
To
way.
be fair, like they've been doing that since before Disney bought them. Like Clone Wars was like,
Yeah.
what if Darth Maul was alive? And then just like for some reason Luke.
Yeah, but that kind of made sense. And
Yeah.
it was kind of cool.
Yeah,
But, like, Darth Maul literally has nothing to do with Solo.
yeah, exactly.
Why the fuck is he in a Han Solo movie?
Yeah, it was really confusing to me
It's
that
no
they've
sense.
somehow brought him back to life as well because
There's
Solo
no
set
connection.
years and years after.
It's Solo 10 years before A New Hope, or something like that.
Yeah.
It's before New Hope.
But how
Yeah.
old is Obi-Wan then? And Obi-Wan was like Obi-Wan was a teenager when he killed Darth
Yeah,
Maul.
but Darth Maul came back in Clone Wars, and
Yeah.
then he came back again in Rebels, and got killed by Obi-Wan in Rebels.
Is
just
that
before-
canon to the movies? Then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Because it's by Disney. And
Disney's
yeah,
like, doesn't matter.
Darth
we
Maul
did
died
it.
because he found Obi-Wan and he was like, oh, what are you doing here? He's like, fuck off. And then they had like a 1 second fight. Obi-Wan kills him, and then he's like, oh, you're here protecting him. And he dies, and then it does like the starting scene for Anne Peru calling out to Luke. She's like, Luke. Remember when that happened in the first
Oh,
movie?
yeah.
Yeah. So it like cuts to that. So Darth Maul literally died like 10 minutes before that.
No, that was just like Luke as a little kid. Being
Oh, was he a little kid?
Yeah, just being called
Oh.
into his home.
Oh, okay.
Because, yeah.
There you go. But yeah.
Yeah, so that moment.
Wait, so how much older is Han Solo than fucking Luke?
Luke's like 18 at the start of the movie.
And Han Solo's what, like 30?
Yeah, ish, yeah.
He's
meant to be
18.
He's
smaller.
dating an 18-year-old at 30? That's fucking crazy.
I think she's 9. Well, I think that's.
But by the time that they're fucking married and shit, yeah.
No, I mean, like, by
That's it.
Empire, that's been 3 years, I'm pretty sure, in canon. So, what, 21?
Sure.
still, it's not
Still,
the best.
he got older.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, yeah, he's like 33 dating a 21-year-old.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
The only,
They do that a lot.
The only female in the universe.
Yeah, I love that.
The only human female in the universe. We don't know what Greedo was. Nah, he was a guy.
We don't know what Admiral Akbar was.
He was a guy.
How do you know?
It's fucking irrelevant. Because he had a shit death.
Yeah, that sucked.
Terrible.
I wish they just
Spoilers again.
I wish they put him in there instead. That was a shit Star Wars movie. I forgot about that.
To me, Star Wars The Last Jedi is a great Star Wars Rebels episode.
It's so true.
Star Wars Rebels is good.
Yeah.
Last Jedi is a good Rebels episode. Like, it's a good two-parter.
Yeah.
That's how I felt walking out of that movie.
Sure. I mean, I feel like it's more of a setup for the final film.
Is it? The movie wraps itself up.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Dude, there's so much more.
Like, there's like, what else is there?
Well, first off, they gotta kill off Leia.
Yeah.
Second off,
I reckon they're just gonna put that at the start of the next movie.
Yeah. I think
yeah.
She'll be like, passed
Princess
away.
Leia has died in a fucking battleship.
Or it'll just be like she passed away of old age or something.
They do want to use that footage.
She used hyperspace to kill the Death Star.
Yeah.
Hyperspeed. Whatever.
I swear if there's another...
That was pretty cool. I didn't
That
see
was
that
cool.
coming. But the fact that
Dude,
she
everyone
did...
lost their shit in the cinema.
Yeah.
Because it was like silent and everyone was like, whoa! And it was like, shut up.
But the thing is, like,
Ruin the movie.
if she was planning that from the start, well, fuck, didn't she just explain that to what's his face?
That's the biggest issue.
Everyone was like, why didn't you just fucking tell him that?
That's the biggest issue in that movie. No one fucking talks to each other.
Yeah.
So it's just all this like
So everyone's trying
miscommunication
to
of
do
the
their
plot
own
device.
thing, yeah.
It's I hate that movie for a lot of reasons. I don't mind
I
the actual
really
Jedi
liked-
storyline in that.
I don't like that they got rid of Snoke so easily.
That pissed me off. I really liked
massive bad
the I liked the Luke and Rey parts, and
Yeah.
I liked the fact that Yoda was in it, and then all I could
Yeah,
think
that was
of
cool.
was seagulls.
It's like the memes that come from it. It's like,
Oh yeah, what was it?
the old decks. The old
The sacred
text.
text when you throw away your cooking instructions.
You still need them.
I love that. I think of that meme every time I do throw away my cooking instructions. I go
Dude,
back to the
I
paper.
cook pasta, like pack of pasta, so fucking often.
Yeah,
And you get every fucking time.
You're like, is it a tablespoon or a teaspoon of butter? I can't
So I'm
remember.
like, I just wing it. At some points I'm just like, fuck it, someone's put like potato on top of that. Like, I'm not gonna get that out of the bin, so I just wing it. And then my pasta's either really fucking like goopy and amazing, or it's like really dry and shit. Or like not buttery enough, or too milky, or too watery. It's just,
I can't believe it's not butter. No, I liked that movie for the Luke and Rey bits, but not the milk part.
That was fucking disgusting. So disturbing.
The fucking funny thing is like they're like, oh yeah, this is an important part of Luke's character, and everyone's like, what the fuck? I think it's just because
I just like the fact
it's
that
just because
he throws the
yeah.
lightsaber.
What
He hasn't seen the fucking lightsaber in years, like fucking
30 odd years.
Yeah, 30 years, 50 years, whatever.
Yeah.
He like, because Rey gives it to him at the end of the first film.
Yeah.
And then at the start of the second one, she's doing the same thing, and he grabs it, and he's like, wow. And then he just fucking throws it behind him and just walks off. And she's like, what the fuck? Like, you haven't seen the cunt in years, and you just throw it
I
away.
don't like how they changed his character to be like, oh no, he was scared that he was going to go to the dark side of the Force, because Luke was never like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke, like, that was the thing. A lot of people give that shit movie because, like, Luke is a hopeful person.
Yeah.
And then other people point out, like, he's had a lot of shit happen to him.
Yeah.
Like, his father died before his eyes. His
Yeah.
his aunt and uncle died before his eyes.
Yeah.
His father figure, Obi-Wan, died before his eyes. Like, Han he found out that Han died. Like, all this bad shit has happened.
Well,
to
to
him.
be fair, Han was alive when he went to kill him.
Sorry?
Han was alive when he went to kill Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's not a factor.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I mean, he was in a time of peace, and he was like, fuck this, I'm not doing all that again.
Yeah.
Fucking just end it while I can. I don't give a fuck if he's my nephew. Blood relative? What's that? I fucked them and then I leave them.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Well, I kind of am.
All right.
Star Wars would have been a
Is that all you've done?
Yeah.
Last
Yeah.
week?
said that.
We moved on to you, and you're like, well, what about Justice League?
Oh, okay. Whoops. Whoopsies.
That's fine.
Oopsie.
What have you been up to?
I caught up on My Hero Academia.
Nice.
Start
I
to
did that
finish. Start to finish.
I actually have to watch the last episode. But anyway.
Which one was the last episode?
The last episode.
The last episode.
Yeah, but when
I
did
don't
that come
fucking
out?
know because I haven't watched it.
When did it come out?
Fucking last Saturday.
Maybe I haven't.
New one
seen
comes
it.
out tomorrow.
Oh, a new one comes out every Saturday? Then
Or
tomorrow I'll
Saturday
have 2
or
episodes to
Sunday
watch.
morning, but yeah.
Tomorrow I'll have 2 episodes to watch.
There you go.
But yeah, it got really good.
Yeah.
It started.
Does it
like,
stop being like a tournament show?
no? Well, okay. The thing is,
Yeah.
it's very
I have no
Naruto.
idea what the show
It's
is.
very Naruto-esque, but they don't fucking waste time like Naruto does.
There's
That's
no
the thing
follow-up.
that I like.
I don't have
because
flashbacks.
yeah, with Naruto, it's like big explanations going way deep, but because this is like a superhero show, they're just like, yeah, he's a superhero, he's a supervillain, get the fuck over it, let's go. And then
Like every
later
other
on,
movie.
all might be like, when I was this, and they'll have like an episode dedicated to backstory, and they'll be like, all right, we caught up, let's go. And so they don't have to do it every.
So it's a modern anime.
Whereas in Naruto, like they fucking get annoying. But anyway,
The fucking filler episodes are so stupid.
I don't like it.
There was this one, so like,
In Naruto?
spoiler alerts, no, in
My Hero,
in
yeah.
My Hero. So spoiler alerts, at one point they have dorms for the school. And so they have to, all the students have to move in. And then like at one point everyone's finally moved in. And like, oh,
Let's
let's
go to
see
the
what
beach.
everyone's rooms look like. And it's like,
Oh
oh my
my
gosh,
God.
everyone's rooms are themed exactly the same way that we thought they would be. That's amazing. Who would have thought? Oh, the main character who's so into All Might is All Might themed entirely? Oh, how crazy. That's fucking
It seems
so
like
weird.
My Hero Academia, the VR experience.
It is really, yeah, I love that. It is really weird though when you think about it, because he's still like, oh, All Might, but he has All Might's powers now. All Might's like his tutor/friend.
Yeah, but he's nowhere near All Might's power.
No, but like, he still like thinks All Might is like this awesome celebrity, but he's like so close with him now. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Dude,
like-
if I became best mates with Will Smith, I'd still love Will Smith. I'd still be like,
well,
Will
yeah,
Smith's
because you're
fucking-
best mates, but you wouldn't have like posters up of him everywhere.
I mean, I don't
That'd be
now.
fucking weird.
Okay, I have one poster of one person, and it's Caitlin Chabot.
Yes, I know that.
So
I was like, why?
because I saw her sing, and I was like, man, $10 for a poster, and she'll sign it,
And she's
great.
hot also.
and she's hot.
Who is this?
Caitlin Chabot.
She was on
The
X Factor
Voice
or something.
X Factor.
Actually, I think she was on Australia's Got Talent. We're both wrong.
One of those shows that you get famous
The
for
Voice.
singing. Sure.
This is the Australia's Got X Factor.
Yeah, she
Australia's got the voice.
Yeah, I got a poster, like I bought a poster after watching her sing once, and got her to sign it. She was like, "Who is it to?" I was like, "It's to Dean," and I put it on my wall. And then Nathaniel visited me, and
I was like,
Harvey
what the
Bay
fuck
was
is
like,
this?
Who the fuck is that? I was like, "Oh, it's Caitlin Chabot." It was Norm. Don't even worry about it. But yeah, if I knew Caitlin Chabot, I'd be like, "Man, I got that poster of you, fucking over there."
I talked to you one time. She'd be like, okay.
She'd be like, yeah, absolutely, I remember you, Dean. High five. She remembers writing my name down.
Anyway, in My Hero Academia, there's a lot of weird fucking shit that happens. When it, like with the fill episodes, they're really weird.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah. But, however, although it's a high school anime,
Yeah.
but at the same time, they do get out and they do some action. So they usually have like, this is the high school, this is what we're doing in the high school. Oh, these are the characters. Oh, now everyone from the high school's going on a field trip, or everyone from the high school's doing this. Oh no, the League of Villains attacked. This is literally what happens every arc.
Yeah, I don't know how they haven't caught on yet. They're like, oh wait, they're away from the school? Fuck, maybe they're gonna get attacked. Nah, they'll be right, they got superpowers.
Yeah, they keep on doing that.
So do the villains, but I don't know.
The villains have really shitty quirks, but they keep on using them to like ridiculous advantage.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
But
One guy that just makes things disintegrate by touching it.
there's like the biggest issue that is faced with the main character is like he's got really strong powers, But if he wants to use them to the full potential, he breaks his arms.
Yeah.
You know that
because his
already.
body can't sustain it.
Yeah, so he can use it at like a pretty regular pace and still beat the shit out of a regular
like 10%
person.
of his power. And
Yeah.
he like moves really quick. And
Yeah. He can move really quick, jump really high, and do a lot of really cool shit, and still like it'd be like maybe Spider-Man super strength. I reckon.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. But if he wants to go any further than that, he starts breaking bones, getting bruises and shit like that. There's been a couple of times, I think in one of the times he was faced with a villain who could just create muscle. So he just got like super strong and really big and just like created massive muscles. And he had to fight him. And anything that he threw at him at his regular power just wasn't doing anything. So he had to like use full force, which is like his 100% thing. And then he can go past his 100% as well. It's like, imagine it like the Avatar state.
1 billion.
Yes, he does like have the Avatar state. So before, I don't know if you've been explained to this before, but All Might's power, all for one, one for all is All Might's one.
Yeah.
And that is basically, it's a super strength quirk that gets passed down. Like, he can pass it to other people.
Okay.
Like, that's how Deku ends up with it. But
Deku tree?
it's not just...
Deku is his superhero name.
Yeah.
His name's Midoriya.
Yeah. He's got green
Midoriya.
hair.
Midoriya.
Like the drink?
No, not Midori.
Midoriya.
Midoriya.
But
Like
he's...
Midoriya?
No.
Midoriya.
Midoriya.
But he... It's not just a super strength, it's also like... How do they explain it? It's like static strength. Basically, the more the person uses it and then passes it on, the faster it goes. So it's like, you know in Portal, how if you shoot a portal on the roof and a portal down
I
below,
do know the
you just keep going like that.
terminal
and you get
velocity,
faster.
that's
Yeah,
called.
something like that.
Terminal velocity punching.
Yeah, so basically...
What the fuck are you talking about?
Normal consecutive
Yeah,
punches.
so basically, the way it's explained in the show is the first person who had it...
Did I watch the same show?
Yes. the first person who had it was super weak, and that was the main villain's brother. And he passes it on to someone else after using it, I think, the littlest bit. But because he had it, all of the strength that he used it for gets passed down to the next person, and then it just slowly gets stronger and stronger as it goes through the people. And that's why when it's gotten to Midoriya, All Might's had it, and he's like the strongest person while he throws a punch and it's like explodes buildings. That's why when he tries to use the full power, it just breaks all his bones and shit because he can't handle it.
His body's not strong
Yeah.
enough.
So he needs to
Beef up.
But basically, that's how it is. So he can use his 100%.
Which is really fucking stupid because he does no training in that shit. Like every once in a while he'd be doing like studies
His
for,
whole
for his
thing-
high school, and then he's
yeah.
got like the fucking the
It's
wrist
supposed
thing.
to be...
I don't know, like the grip things.
It's really weird because the whole time they're talking about, oh, you need to prepare your body, but then everything he does is like, oh, I just need to imagine egg not breaking in a microwave. And then they're like, oh no, he can't do it, even though he's imagining an egg not breaking in a microwave. What the fuck's going on? And then he went and talked to someone who had a microwave that turned. And he's like, whoa, this changes everything. I didn't know microwaves could have a turntable inside. Yeah.
What fucking microwaves have you been using?
Apparently in Japan it's very common to have a microwave that just is like that.
I had one.
They had one, yeah. They didn't you guys have one at your old place in Clayfield? Your microwave just sat there.
Probably. I just remember that every time.
That was such a shit microwave.
The timer was terrible. Like it was a cool look, but it was fucking impractical as hell. It's like
It's
I
a
want it
dial.
for 2 minutes. 2 minutes 56 seconds. Excuse me. No. The minute notches were like that. It was like 2 millimeters apart.
Yeah, you could never tell.
It's bullshit.
It's always fun to get drunk and try to make random shit, but
Ah.
remember during the cyclone? That was fun. During the cyclone, my work got flooded out and I couldn't get back home anyway, so I didn't have to go back to work. These guys didn't have to go to work because I think you worked at...
I didn't even have a job yet.
Oh, okay.
No.
Kyron-
I was waiting for Ali to get back to me and they hadn't because Ali got flooded.
Yeah. So he didn't have a job. Kyron,
I
I
had a
think...
job, but he didn't have work.
Yeah.
because
Yeah, I remember
something
that.
happens.
It was when he was trying to get that transfer to Clayfield and they were still fucking him around. It took him forever to finally get that transfer to Clayfield. Because he was still travelling to Evervale a little bit every now and again.
Oh yeah.
Like at the start.
That's right.
Yeah. So we were all pretty much just like at their place in Clayfield, and there was a cyclone. We couldn't go anywhere, and we just managed to catch the BWS before it shut. We just bought a bunch of alcohol, went back there, played games, and drank for like 3 days.
We played like Monopoly and just had like 2 cartons, like
It was
3
amazing.
bottles of alcohol.
It was
Good
amazing.
time. Good time.
God,
Went to Chris's for a bit.
I don't understand how we used all of that time back then. Because I was thinking about it the other day. Kids are about to go on school holidays. They get on holidays for 8 weeks. We used to have that. What the fuck did we do with that time?
My stepmom made me fucking clean. She'd be like, "Oh, you have time off?" Yeah, no. Yeah, I just clean everything.
I just remember I must have just sat there and played games for fucking weeks.
What do you think I fucking spent most of the school holidays at your house?
Yeah, that's true.
Because we just sat there and played games for weeks. It's better than fucking cleaning.
We would get up,
Let's
turn
go
on
clean the
Minecraft, and then turn around and it would be nighttime.
You're like, fuck, man. What's going on?
Want to play Brawl now?
Yeah. Fuck this, I fell in the lava. Let's play Brawl.
Jesus Christ.
You're right.
We built a castle in survival mode.
And a swastika out of netherrack.
Yeah, fuck.
What else have you been up to, Nathaniel?
Almost finished Kingdom Hearts. I know I say that every week, but I only play little bits at a time because it frustrates me now.
Yeah.
And I got up to right at the end, and I forgot that I could go to 100 Acre Woods.
Yeah.
So I've gone back and I'm doing that. So I got like right to the end, found that portal that takes you to 100 Acre Woods. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, okay, maybe I should go do that. So I left the boss battle.
100 Acre Woods, especially at that point, it's just a good detox from everything else because it's like, oh, let's just do fun mini games and stuff.
That's what I have been
Whereas,
using for.
yeah,
And it's
the World
also
Cup
like
just
really convenient, I guess, that I'm playing that part of Kingdom Hearts 1 when Christopher Robin's just come out. So I'm thinking about going watching that.
yeah.
Because I forgot all about Winnie the Pooh. I used to watch him all the time when I was a kid. It's like I had 100.
We watched the
movies.
Tigger movie a lot.
Can I just say, Tigger looks fucked in live action.
Yeah, he looks really old and like decrepit.
Like,
That's
I have no teeth. But in the other one, he has a lisp. I don't know, they just didn't do it right, I don't think.
A lisp.
Yeah, it's like, my name's
Yeah,
Tigger.
they're talking. They talk about
T-I-double-G-R.
I don't think he's that bad. Is he?
Well, it's not fucking old.
Well, either way, the new Christopher Robin movie, they're
Googling it.
they seem a lot older. All of the
Yeah, the
characters.
toys
Yeah,
that have just been
Christopher
left in
Robin
the
is
dirt.
like 40 years old. Isn't he?
Yeah.
that's true.
Played by Ewan McGregor.
Is it toys that have been left in the dirt? That's the aesthetic they're going for.
General Kenobi.
General Kenobi.
I fucking love that.
It's so good, I love it. So yeah, you're up to 100 Acre Wood?
Yeah. So I went back but then I realized
You don't have all the pages?
no. So I might go back and do that maybe, but I don't know what pages I do have either. So I need to find that out.
Just do as much as you can and just go back and finish the game.
If I finish the game, I'm not going back to do anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you finish 100 Acre Wood in the first game, it does carry over to the
Yeah,
next
that's
one.
the only reason why I'm excited.
And like everyone it's just better because then it's like, oh, remember Sora? And if you don't do it, you're like, what the fuck?
I'm really excited to do that only because I want to play number 1, 2, and then mostly the Birth by Sleep games.
Mm-hmm. 3D is fun. You can jump off the walls and shit.
So I want to do that before number 3 comes out, which isn't going to be too hard because number 3 probably won't come out for like another year.
It's in January.
Fuck.
The end of January.
That means I've actually got to try. And I want to play Spider-Man too.
Yeah.
And I don't have that one yet. And the only reason I don't own it is because if I buy it, I'm going to play it. And I still have like 5 games I've bought and I haven't played.
Yeah, his list is fucked. Just listen to it. He's like, my name's Tigger. T-I-double-G-R. What thing? It's crazy.
What is that?
It's super weird, dude. Like, what? That's the craziest thing in the world.
He's American.
Sound like Mike Tyson.
I've been playing Hollow Knight.
Imagine if his name started like Sylvester. Imagine if Sylvester Stallone had a lisp. That'd be unfortunate.
I don't think he would be as famous as he is.
That'd be super terrible.
He's a director.
I reckon he'd be super, super famous.
No.
Stop it.
Which actor has a lisp? Exactly, because
Mike Tyson.
he's not an actor; he's a boxer.
He has been in movies.
Yeah, but
I know
himself.
like actors that have kind of lisps at some point.
What about that?
what about that?
That guy. You know that guy with the lisp.
Fuck me, dead boy.
He's
feel like-
he's English. He's got that talk show as well.
Is what?
He's got that talk show as well.
John Oliver?
No.
No. John Oliver doesn't have a lisp.
What's his name start with?
Fuck. It's
Graham
some
Norton?
bullshit name. No.
Or is it that guy who just makes terrible sex jokes the whole show?
Conan O'Brien.
Who?
Conan O'Brien? No.
No, he's...
James Gordon?
No. He doesn't have a lisp.
I don't
No,
know.
he's like British, like UK.
Yeah, I know what British is, he doesn't.
James Gordon's UK.
Yeah, James Gordon's British.
Who the fuck is James Gordon?
James Corden, sorry.
Gordon, I know that name.
He does a lot
He
of
played
really...
Peter Rabbit in the live action film. He was in Les Miserables. Oh no, he was in Night in the Woods, sorry.
What?
Night in the Woods.
That's the singing thing, isn't it?
Oh, that was actually not bad.
Into the Woods, I think it's
Into
Into
the
the
Woods,
Woods,
that
yeah.
one.
He said Night in the Woods. I'm like, the indie
Man,
game?
I haven't fucking seen it.
You need to write.
I haven't even seen Solos, if I'd see that. The fuck? Wait, is that on Netflix? No, it's not.
It will be soon, I think.
I fucking damn
Well,
it.
Disney's really looking at...
Well, episode 8 was. Well, Rogue One and 7 have been on Netflix.
Yeah, but Disney's really looking into launching their title, like their...
It doesn't have, that
so-
won't come out till next year, so they need to make money in the meantime.
His
And
name's
I don't think Disney needs to make money.
they
I feel
don't
like
need to, but they want to. So, and they've already got a deal in place. So, like the Star Wars movies are gonna. Because when that contract runs out, which I think probably episode 9, that's when they're gonna stop and just take everything over to the Disney streaming.
Is it true that they are going to make a Loki TV show and
That
a
was reported.
Scarlet Witch TV show?
Yeah, it's a limited TV show, as in like there's only going to be like 8-10 episodes, and then yeah, Kevin Feige is going to oversee them. In terms, like he's the guy who oversees the movies and makes them good. So yeah, and they're going to have the original actors, so Tom Hiddleston and
Yeah,
her Elizabeth Olsen.
sure.
So,
Is she an Olsen twin?
She's the third Olsen sister.
Oh, okay.
Fucking actually?
Yeah,
There's a third one.
yeah, it's Elizabeth Olsen.
What the fuck?
Mary-Kate and Ashley, they've just gone into like.
I can see the
fashion.
resemblance.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Have you never pieced it together before?
No.
No. I mean, like, I wouldn't unless you had told me that already.
I didn't know her name.
Because no, I saw Olsen, I'm like, as in Mary-Kate and Ashley, and then I googled it, it was like, yeah, she's the third sister. I'm like, cool.
I love that. I love it when there's a third sibling that you don't know about, like the Wayans brothers.
Like and the third Hemsworth brother.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there's a third Hemsworth brother.
What the fuck's he in?
I don't know what he's in. Like, he is an actor.
Isn't he older than normal?
No, I think he's the youngest.
Do you guys remember
I
that
think.
old
I think.
TV show called My Wife and Kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the father.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the Wayans brothers, like from White Chicks. Yeah,
Is he the third
they're all
Wayne?
brothers. Yeah.
I think I knew his last name was Wayne, but I don't think I ever connected that he was part of the Wayne brothers.
Wayan.
Sorry?
Wayan.
Wayne.
Wayan.
Isn't that just Wayne?
No, it's Wayan.
Okay.
Wayne is like Bruce Wayne, but Wayan. It's like Marlon Wayne, the other Wayne, and then the other Wayne.
I didn't know there was like an extra. Oh,
Yeah.
like a Wayne. That's who I've
Look,
always heard.
I
So-
could be talking out of my ass right now. Someone listening to this would be like, "No, you're wrong." But yeah, as far as I know, that's.
I've never heard the
that is-
octave to it. I've always just heard of Wayne, like Bruce Wayne. That's how I've heard that my entire
I'm sure
life.
it's Wayne.
But I'm also deaf, so
It's also true.
we're all wrong.
Why? Because you're deaf.
No, I'm just saying this situation has net zero.
Look, probably. We'll figure it out. But yeah, third
Okay.
brother.
What else have you been playing? For what?
Dude,
Well, I've been
Kim
playing
Kardashian is the third Kardashian of the
Kim Kardashian.
I think she's the first one.
I've been playing.
Kardashian.
I've been playing Kim Kardashian Amiibo.
Excuse me.
Keena gets it. We played a role playing game. One of the bad guys was a bitchy Kim Kardashian amiibo. Yeah. I've been playing Hollow Knight.
Yep.
Nice.
It's been alright.
It's hard.
I'm thinking about taking a break from every game for a little bit and going back to Super Mario Odyssey.
Okay.
Only
Did you
because
finish?
yeah, I finished it ages ago.
No.
The only reason I want to go back to it is because it's super peaceful, super easy, and there's a lot of stuff I didn't do in it. And also, it's the only Mario game I've really played. I've
What about Mario Kart?
You know,
What
that's
about
really
Mario
cool.
Party?
I've never played Mario Party.
Yeah, right.
I'm excited to play it on Switch though. And I've been missing Breath of the Wild, which I've already told you about, Keena. But other than that, I still want to go back and play God of War again.
Okay, well, New Game Plus is out.
Yeah, I know.
But
But when Kyron moves down, he's going to steal my copy for a while. But there's not much else I want to do. I've got the PS2 now, and I want to play some games on that. Got heaps and heaps of fucking games on my PCs to
When
play.
does Let's Go come out?
November 16th.
I think there's a
16th? Oh, fuck!
why?
The 17th is Roma Races. I'm gonna go on like a 5-day bender. Fuck!
You don't have to go to the races.
Yeah, I do.
You also don't have to buy Pokemon Let's Go as soon as it comes out.
Yeah, but I'm gonna play it as soon as I can.
There's no
Do
point.
both. Just play it plastered.
At the races on a fucking Switch. Yeah, that's gonna scream fucking cool guy. Cool guy extreme.
Cool guy extreme. Cool guy has a fun day.
Triple X.
We're gonna need something for the car trip down, so.
I'll be driving.
True.
I mean, like, not everybody gets on
It's like,
Well-
wait, you have a license?
I assume that other people would be in the car as well.
Yeah, they probably will, and they can play their fucking Switch. I'll be driving. I don't like it when other people drive.
Fair enough.
The only person I let drive is you, or Georgie when I'm drunk. That's it. I don't like it when other people
What about Uber drivers?
I'm drunk.
That's not an answer.
He said other people when I'm drunk.
I said Georgie when I'm drunk. That's about it. But I figured Uber drivers were implied. I didn't want Uber drivers driving me around. I wouldn't fucking order one. You know? Fuck.
You could order them but not be okay with them.
Just kidding. It was like, just to let you know, I really didn't want to do this.
Don't like you, so don't be my friend.
Oh.
I kind of want to do that.
Every
time I get to a car.
Uber I've fucking ordered in the last like 3 months, it's been a fucking disaster because it's always been someone in the car that's just been a menace.
Oh, I remember this one time. I was with a group of friends from work, and we were like planning this massive night out, and we got plastered at a bar like I don't know, a block away from work, and then we got an Uber, and I ordered it. And I was like, I don't want to lose my rating, guys. Like I'm already at like 4.6 or whatever. I was like, I don't want to lose any more. I was like, who's really good at talking to Uber drivers? And this one guy's like, me, I am. I was like, oh, okay, sweet. So you sit in the front, the rest of us will get in the back. Everyone was being a cunt to this Uber driver. They were like trying to climb over the seats and everything. He's like, no, like let me do this. I was like, fuck, here we go. And then the guy gets in the front seat and I was like, fucking save me. And then he's like, so how long you been an Uber driver? I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I know, I told you not to do that. He was like, look, I said I was good at it. I was like, you're a fucking liar. So I'm sitting there like trying to have this conversation with the Uber driver from the back seat. That shit's awkward. What does the passenger do? Fucking nothing.
I've done that before. I've been the passenger only because I didn't want people to have direct contact with the Uber driver. I let Katie sit in the front seat of the Uber driver, of the Uber driver. So I've let Katie sit in the front seat of the car before,
Fucking Uber bike.
on the way to the Echo, but she was like drunk already. And then she's like, oh, can I play music? She started playing like, fucking, the fucking song from,
Despicable Me.
No, the Chinese Disney princess.
Oh, Mulan.
Yeah, the hunt one. Let's get down to business.
The thing is, when you were trying to think of what song it was, I was like, man, it's probably Mulan.
Yeah, she was playing that, and I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, how to lose everything.
It's like, oh man, what's the fuck? Fucking Uber drivers, man. Anyway, is that everything you've been up to?
Probably not, but just let's go. Pokemon, let's go.
We're nearly at an hour, so.
Pokemon, let's go. Keena, what have you been in?
Speaking of Pokemon, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Go lately.
Yeah.
Damn it, I was gonna be happy.
What?
I thought you were gonna say like you started playing an actual Pokemon game, and I was like, yeah.
It's not even out.
He does play Pokemon,
Still
so when it
play it,
does
though.
come out, he will play it.
I know.
I was thinking about grabbing my
Expecting
DS
to
and
be
starting
like,
to play
oh,
it.
man, I've been playing Ultra Sun. But
I couldn't be fucked with that.
I couldn't be fucked. Like, one, my 3DS is at my brother's, and two, I don't want to play anything on my 3DS anymore
Why?
because it's too small. I really love the size
Get
of
the
the
XL.
Switch. I don't have money to buy another console.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy a DS at this
I
point.
went bankrupt buying the Switch.
Mm.
But, you know, Pokemon Go, I've nearly finished the Kanto decks.
Well, you're gonna say you nearly finished the campaign. I was like,
Yeah, so the campaign Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of is now that there's like, oh, go catch like Mew and Celebi.
sure, I know exactly what that is.
Mew.
No, like I know the Pokemon. I don't understand.
You have like a quest system with like catch 15 Pokemon, do a trade, and it's just like
That's a side quest. That's not a campaign.
they're the only like main quests.
Yeah, there's still side quests.
The side quests in that
It's like you
game.
finish the game.
Once you do that,
It's
like
got the side quests.
yeah,
Mm.
the side quests are like get Entei.
Gay Entei.
Get Entei.
Oh. I was like, that's a bit fucking. What's the word?
Progressive.
No, I was gonna say insensitive. Just a gay Entei. Just imagine him like a roar. Maybe that's insensitive.
Yeah, I think that is. What we're gonna say? So I got Mew. I nearly got Celebi, and I got
You
Mewtwo.
nearly got him.
I've got like part of that quest system is that we're gonna go like catch. Like,
Oh, so what? You beat the quest system and then you just get the Pokemon.
yeah, you gotta like throw
That's
the Pokemon
fucking-
3 times at it, and then
That's
it's
stupid.
no, because you have to do like a fuck ton of things to do it.
What the fuck?
Snipchit.
Did you just take a photo of me?
No.
Took a
Put
video.
something on our Instagram.
You fucking asshole.
Instagram.com/Amalgam Show.
No one sees it anyway.
Yeah, we get a bunch of likes on that. Probably more than we do on the actual videos. And I got Mewtwo today in the raids, so
Hell yeah!
pretty chuffed about that. Only took 2 out of 3 times. Well,
Yeah.
1 out of 3 times.
Hell yeah!
And yeah, so I've been playing Pokemon Go a lot. What else have I been
Was it like the Pokemon Go ad when Mewtwo rocked up and everyone in Times Square ran over?
Not quite.
And everyone was like throwing Charizards and Pikachus and shit at it?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Because it was like a big raid group. There was like 15 people there. But it wasn't Times Square. It was like the back of the uni.
Dude, it's like, wow.
Sorry?
What Pokemon Go is supposed to be? And it's like a trailer of the fucking original where it's like Mewtwo's coming. There's like all those people there. It's like the Pokemon Go actually. It's 15 people at the back of the uni.
Oh, guys, we're good!
Where like the industrial like part of the uni is, and you're like, what the fuck is this? And you're like, I feel like
I've never been outside before.
never been to this part of uni. It does feel like the narrow part of the uni.
I saw this one comment from this person because on Facebook someone put up a status saying who actually plays Pokemon Go anymore, and this one guy was like me, and then he was like, why? She goes, because it's motivation to exercise.
That's what I've been using it
But
for
it's
lately.
like, why don't you just fucking exercise? Like, obviously you need a motivation to exercise, but what's the point in the exercise? Like, why do you need that motivation? Because the motivation would be there for you to want to exercise anyway. If you didn't want to exercise, why are you looking for a motivation to do so? You know what I mean?
Yes.
So why not just use the original motivation as your motivation to exercise?
I think I see what you mean.
Like, you want to lose weight,
yes.
right?
Or whatever.
I'm not saying like you do. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, say you want to lose weight.
Yes.
And then you go, oh, Pokemon Go makes me go outside, makes me do that, so then I can lose weight. Why don't you just exercise to lose weight? Why do you need to catch Pokemon to exercise to lose weight? Why add that extra step? Sure, it makes it more interactive,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, like, walking around looking at Pikachu in the fucking corner for 5 minutes and then walking away, like, that's not as productive as going to the gym and running on the treadmill for 20 minutes.
I'm not like when I go when I go out exercising.
Fucking
I'm just trying to get my fitness up, so I just start with walking and like slow jogs.
Yeah.
And I would just have Pokemon Go upside down so that my eggs and all that hatch as well.
Ah, okay.
So I'm like I am such a simultaneous thing.
I mean, fair enough, but the thing that the thing that
I think where you're
is the
coming
fact
from
that
is
her first thing was motivation to exercise. Like, that's the reason she's downloaded the app.
Yeah.
For a reason to exercise.
Mine-
Not because she likes Pokemon or she likes the idea of it, but
Yeah.
because she needs that motivation
Yes.
to exercise.
Mine
It's
is
like,
a supplement.
Install a fucking pedometer. And
Yes.
say, I will do 17,000 steps.
Yeah.
And if you're at 12,000 when you get home, go for a fucking walk around the block.
Yeah. Mine's a supplement to my exercise, not the reason I
Yeah.
exercise. I have a
And
bunch
see,
of other reasons.
that
Yeah.
I can understand. But if you're doing Pokemon Go for exercise,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense because it's the most least active activity you can do
Yeah.
without wanking. It just doesn't make sense. But anyway, it's my problem with it.
And also
What the fuck are you doing?
Trying to get something to work, but it's fine. It's just because I have no fucking signal down here.
and to your point, or to that person's point who made that post of who plays Pokemon Go, apparently it's just as popular as it was now that when it first launched. Like, just as many people are playing it now.
Oh, look.
It went
I don't
down,
doubt it.
and now it's picked back up. I think it's because the Let's Go games are coming out and everyone's like, gotta get that Pokemon.
I think I heard some church was trying to make a Pokemon Go-esque type game
To catch a Jesus?
to get youths into Christianity. It was something like that. Something stupid.
Catch Jesus, put him on the cross.
I don't know. Pokeballs, you throw nails. This is really insensitive.
Oh,
It's like, it's just Pokemon Go, except every Pokestop's inside the church.
I've got a church near where
It's
I
like,
live.
it's fucking all these legendaries in the church. Alright, you have to go inside.
I've got a church near where I live, and there's a gym, like a Pokemon gym.
Oh,
So,
right.
yeah.
Well, you know people working out while they go
Yes,
to
they
church.
do. No, I don't know what they do in
It's
there.
like, man, motivation to work out.
go to
Go to
church.
church.
That's not problematic at all. What else have I been up to? I have platinum Spider-Man.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking good game. Although it has a fuck ton of issues as well.
How so?
Not big enough puddles.
So with Giant Bomb, I think it was Giant Bomb.
It's been a week. You've
It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks. You've platinumed.
Well, I platinumed it in like a week and a half.
Fucking god.
Hey, you woke up at 7 this morning.
Yeah.
He's been at it.
Also, I've had no assignments in that like week and a
There
half.
you go. See?
The Giant Bomb said to complain about this game is to complain about video games in general. In terms of like, it has stupid, like mini games. Like, you know how in like Bioshock I have to like line the things up, like, okay. It's got those things where like, oh, to fix the arm, you have to line up the electricity so that it flows through everything properly.
Oh,
Got-
right. Like,
Got that. It's got those kind of mini games.
Right,
It's got like, oh, just match up the dots and then
like
try to-
puzzles.
Spider-Man has to do that a lot in normal life, though. Like, in a lot of his comics and shit like that, there's a lot of, like, problems like that sort of shit that he has to
But this
do.
isn't. Well, this is not too much of Spider-Man doing that. This is Peter Parker. This is his
Right.
job.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's got a job?
Yeah, he works for.
And you
He's
can-
been Spider-Man for like 8 years.
And he also has a job. He has 2 jobs in this game.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
Like, he's been Spider-Man for 8 years. Of
Yeah.
course he has a fucking job.
I don't
If he had
know.
a job, he would have been Spider-Man when at least he was 10.
I'm confused.
What? He's
I'm saying
Spider-Man.
if he's been Spider-Man for 8 years,
Yeah.
then
He's 23.
right, which means he got the powers at 15. If he didn't have a job, in the time that he's been Spider-Man, for 8 years, he would need to be 23. If he didn't have a job, he's a fucking dropkick. If it confuses you that he has a job, it's a problem.
No, I meant just like, I didn't know that was the minigame. I thought the minigame was going to be Spider-Man.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
So it's as a
if
job.
they didn't
Spider-Man
have-
does do
If
it.
they didn't have Peter Parker in the game, I reckon it'd be a shit game. To be honest.
Peter Parker is the heart of this story.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's
Like, and they do the best part. They do what Spider-Man: Homecoming does, and like combines Peter Parker and Spider-Man's worlds.
That's awesome. I like that.
Yeah, that's
Like
what I mean.
both of
Because they never did that in a lot of other Spider-Man games. It was just like, Peter, don't do this, and it's just Spider-Man in a Spider-Man suit. And he's like, spider senses are tingling, and then it's like, Peter, and he's like, fuck off, I'm in a suit.
Yeah.
It's really good. Like the story, unexpectedly made me cry at the end. I'm just like, what the fuck? This is a Spider-Man property. Like,
See, that's the weird thing. Like, when
I wasn't sobbing. I was just like, oh, that's sad. Many emotions at the end, and not just.
Is it because you found out that guy's girlfriend actually moved?
No.
Did you hear about that?
Oh, that.
That Easter egg? No,
It's not actually spoilers.
It's not spoilers.
It's not spoilers.
It's basically there was an Easter egg in the game. I don't know if you heard about it, but basically, this dude made a tweet to Insomniac, and he's like, I want to ask my girlfriend to marry me. Can you put this in an in the game somewhere? And it was like, will you marry me, Maddie? Was it her name?
Maddie, Madeline, something like that. Yeah.
And anyway, Insomniac Games were like, yeah, let's do it. Let's put it in the game. And they put it in like a cinema showing, and it just said, Maddie, will you marry, or will you marry me, Maddie, or something like that. And then he tweeted out saying that she left him for his brother.
Yeah. So it's like people are calling it the world's saddest Easter egg, but then someone else actually took the opportunity. Like his girlfriend was named Maddie, because it's a pretty common name.
Yeah.
And then it worked for him.
That's not as romantic.
I know, but like he just saw the opportunity and just like he did like afterwards, like up front to tell her like, yeah, this is just like a shitty situation, but
Sure.
But yeah, that's a thing that happened. But
Fuck that.
what
Yeah.
else? The game's also got like a bunch of collectibles that are really boring. Like go fly through the flog, fly through
the fog.
Flog it out, Peter. Flog it out.
the fog. You count how many fish there are in the ocean, and then like
It's a lot of fish.
What the fuck?
yeah, you've got to like. But basically, Harry Osborn has given him a bunch of things because he's in Europe, doing whatever rich people do, and then
Eating caviar and
yeah,
licking booties.
he's on there in Oscorp business. But
Sure.
yeah,
Oscorp.
Is that what he calls her?
so
Black Cat.
the
It's Black Cat.
so yeah, he had a bunch of you like just like the pressure they're about to blow on this building. Better web up these crates so that the building doesn't blow up. Like a bunch of like weird stuff like that. That seemed very Crackdown-y, like very last gen side quest stuff. Catching pigeons. That was very very Crackdown. Yeah, some homeless guy's like, oh, my pigeons have flown away. Like Spider-Man's like, I'll fix them for you. And just
I'll fix your pigeons for you. Come here, bitch. Come here.
that's pretty much what you do. You're just swinging through like the city and they're trying to catch
And they
them.
just go.
Pigeons are like dive bombing people on the street.
It's like
Spider-Man's at it again.
it's like friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, guys.
And one of the good parts of the game is J. Jonah
Homeless
Jameson.
guy's like, how?
J. Jonah Jameson has retired from the Daily Bugle, and now he has his own podcast talk show.
Oh god.
And they made him kind of like Alex Jones in terms of like this crazy conspiracist guy. So he'd be like, Spider-Man's been seen, what has he been seen? Like catching pigeons. I've heard that there's bird-eating spiders. Does Spider-Man eat birds? If he eats birds, what else does he eat? Protect your children, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he just does stuff like that. Yeah. He's turning the frogs gay.
He's turning the freaking frogs gay.
I love Alex James.
He's a character. What else? But the story is really, really good. There's some like forced stealth sections that are bullshit. Like you don't play Spider-Man in those sections, you're like, what the fuck? They're probably not the best part. They get better, but it takes too long for them to get better.
Are there any fight scenes where you're Peter?
Fight scenes where you're Peter. Pseudos.
So you
Towards the end, yes, in terms of Peter, Spider-Man, emotions, blah 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 blah.
Oh no, I meant
Like I don't think Peter is never actually
the
punching
character
anyone.
model as Peter.
No,
Okay.
not like that. What else? It's a really good game. I recommend anyone play it. Everyone play it.
I'm going to.
Yeah, well, it's good for children as well because there's like a lot of accessibility options. So like mini games and puzzles and things.
Yeah,
like that.
children and people with disabilities.
Quick time events as well.
Yeah.
You can either skip them or change it. So instead of having to tap it really fast, you just hold down the buttons.
Hold it in, yeah. There's a bunch of like, it's really good accessible,
Really
except like
accessibility.
subtitles. I'm probably not the best. I put a bit too small.
It's not really something I've thought about in games before, but that's really good that people are starting to think about.
Yeah,
that sort of
it's
stuff.
probably it started like a few years ago. There's a organization called Able Gamers, and that's their focus is just to bring attention because like once developers realize that there's people with disabilities, like physical disabilities, who can't play video games as well, they're like, oh, let's try to fix that. Like that gamepad that Xbox has made, that's for disabled gamers. Stuff like, it goes from like hearing impairment to vision impairment. Like colorblind mode, that's a big thing that people have been adding lately because like, colorblind people, there are quite a bit of them. They play video games. When you have to do like match the yellow to the brown, everything just looks brown to them.
Yeah.
So you put in a color blind mode. They're getting heaps better at that slowly. Spider-Man is also a good one for that. Spider-Man. It's really good.
Yeah.
It
looks really fucking good.
It's
Like,
fun.
As someone who just owns an Xbox, I'm fucking done over here.
Yeah.
Just like, fuck. Why? Why are you gonna do this to me?
So what you got to do is you got to blame Kyron because
Yeah.
he bought an Xbox and then was like, guys, let's get an Xbox, everybody, and let's play Xenoverse. And then we played Xenoverse for like 10 minutes.
Well, that's because their internet was terrible.
Yeah.
I played that.
I played Xenoverse a little bit with Kyron not long
I
ago.
was gonna say we absolutely could with all three of us. It'd be like a. Because I have NBN, you have NBN.
I have cable, but it's close enough.
Yeah, cable.
And Kyron will be down here, but he's got NBN at the place he's at now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'd actually be able to see what happens.
If Xenoverse 2's internet's any good. It's got its own like problems on its end as well.
Yeah, it definitely fucking does.
It's like a lot of people complain about, I think, of the net code for Xenoverse 2. It's like, it fucking sucks. I'm like, I don't know what that means, but if you guys...
I'm really excited for Xenoverse 3 when they bring that out.
Yeah.
Xenoverse 1, and then they had Xenoverse 2 come out pretty quickly after it. And now I'm like...
They're still supporting Xenoverse 2 with DLC, that's why.
Yeah.
Huh?
They're still
supporting
Yeah.
DLC.
like the third extra pack.
They just released Ultra Instinct, didn't they?
That was a little while ago.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, that was Omen. Oh, no, that was Full Silver.
Yeah.
That was a little while ago at this point. That was when the show got up to that point. That's when
Oh,
it came
really?
out, which was March, February.
Fair enough.
I
Yeah.
haven't played Xenoverse in fucking ages.
I thought about it and I was like, man, I don't hate myself enough.
Like, it is a good game, but I
It's
feel
a
like
good game.
once you get to a certain point in that game and you're just sort of like, I'm not going to go any further. There's no point. There's no story. And every single mission is so repetitive. It's like, you've got a time patrol mission. What you going to do? Okay, parallel quest mission. What you going to do? Parallel quest mission every fucking time. It's like, fight Raditz, except he's the strength of fucking Broly for some reason. What the fuck is going on?
Fight Yamcha, except he's stronger than everybody.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. What the fuck was that?
That one wasn't that hard for me. I got S ranking like the first try I did it.
I
But
didn't
I was
try.
pissed off because I
played that and I got fucking
He's like,
wrecked.
this is fucking bullshit. He's got like 10 bars of health. I was like, nah, it's easy.
I guess
played
the
it
other
and I
thing
was
is like,
nah, whatever. But then there was another mission that he aced like straight away. And I was like, this is fuck bullshit. You gotta play these strengths, bro. Play these strengths. If there's anything I can do to beat up the weakest character, I got you.
I do miss playing Xenoverse a little bit, but at the same time, the camera angles always fucked me. They annoyed the shit out of me. Like, the maps were really well laid out, but the problem was you didn't even have a chance to
I
fix the
hated
camera
that there
angle.
was so many maps for like
Oh,
for
fuck.
training and shit.
Yes, and there
But
was
then
never.
for multiplayer. There were like 3.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Like, do you want to fight in space?
No, it's only for
mountains.
local. But if you play it online, you
Oh,
have
that's
all those
right,
maps.
yeah.
I don't know why they fucking did that. Like, it's the same, if not easier, to just do it local.
It split screens, doesn't it?
It doesn't split screen, it's
No,
on the same
you're
screen.
That's right. Yeah. So
You're on the other
I
side of
can't
the
think
screen.
of too many technical reasons why it should be that much of an issue.
Yeah.
Especially because they got the fucking tournament, which has the smallest size and has the worst camera angles that fucking skids out all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I hate the tournament and 2-player.
Dude, tournament in Xenoverse 1 was the fucking worst. I just remember trying to play Xenoverse 1. It was so unbalanced.
What game was it where in the tournament one, if you touch the ground outside of the arena, you
I
lost?
feel like it would have been one of the
Every few
Budokai.
games does that.
Yeah. I remember it happening once because, I mean, it would have been at your place. I was playing against Kyron or someone, and like I was getting fucking wrecked.
Probably
And I-
Budokai Tenkaichi.
And then I like kicked someone out of the arena and I won, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm so good."
I definitely remember doing that Budokai Tenkaichi 3 because I would just do that to Kyron. I would just like get him up, and slam him into the ground. Be like, "Fuck you!" And you're like, round 2.
I can imagine he would just like you'd keep on winning against him and he would just get angrier and
He
angrier.
fucking the reason
And then he stabs you in the back.
he hates Super Saiyan 3 because of me, because I would just straight up
That's why he likes Vegeta so much. There's not a dynamic side of Vegeta.
because I would like get into a certain point and just Dragon Fist him.
Dude, you fisting your brother?
Yep, Dragon Fist.
I mean, what you guys do is all up to you. That's
But yeah, I did that a lot. And then because in Budokai Tenkaichi 3 you can change forms on the fly.
Yeah.
yeah, that was cool.
I would like drop down to the base.
Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3.
Now this.
Oh no, you have to be fucking Goku blue to be blue. You can't transform
Yeah, I
into
hate
that.
that.
You
With
fucking stupid.
what I would do is I'd go like Goku end. You could power up to Super Saiyan 3 and just be the shit, and then I would power back down to a base because you couldn't change between like you couldn't go from like 3 to 2.
Yeah.
So I'd go from 3 to base to 1 because 1 could use instant Kamehameha and just fucking use that on him, and he hates me.
That's why he just.
It seems like you're trying to sell up to us like how to make your brothers.
Yeah, it's like so.
He fucking hates me.
If
When you like lean back in your chair, you're like he fucking hates me.
if we ever played Tenkaichi 3 with Kyron,
Namek Saga Vegeta.
just fist him.
And
Get out of here.
the other thing is that
It's
yeah,
not
the
Mortal
game.
Kombat, but sure.
I mean, you could be.
The other thing is that the game has
Fatality.
theme struggles, and he just wasn't as good at them as I was.
That's right. Cause you fucking Jill.
Yeah.
You had like your wank hand going.
Yeah.
It's like you haven't learned this yet, Kyron.
You're too young. You'll learn.
I think I was.
You're gonna learn today.
The sacred text. That's how I feel with the Super Smash Brothers with the instructions not being in the cover.
That's exactly how it is.
So yeah, Spider-Man's good. I've been watching Korra season 2. It's
Like
pretty
Legend
good.
of Korra.
Nice.
I
What's that
rewatched
on? You just
Blu-ray.
downloaded it? Oh, okay.
What's like you mean Legend of Korra?
Yes.
Avatar, the
Yes.
last fair bender,
No, she just like
equality bender.
Oh.
No, it's Legend of Korra. The first season's on Stan if you want to watch it.
Yeah, no, I've already seen it all.
It's pretty cool. The first season kind of like I watched it and like watching it I was like, fuck yeah, this is cool. And then it finished. I was like,
Anticlimactic.
it's really shit.
It's first season Korra. The first season is a bit weird. Like I like the themes they're going for, but for me, it's hard to watch Korra by myself. I'm watching it with my housemate and her girlfriend. I don't like that Korra is a hothead. Like she's hot-headed. Whereas like Aang and like most of that original crew, they're mostly level-headed. Like they can have their hot-headed.
They were very.
But
like,
she just
chill.
like does everything. Like they'll be like, Korra, don't do this, and she does it every single time, even though she shouldn't fucking do it.
And she does it every single time.
It just gets annoying. You're like,
It's almost like they're trying to find a plot device.
yeah, it's annoying. Like,
It's like they're trying to create character tension. It's crazy.
yeah, I don't.
That it was very much like that.
Hey, Korra,
Both of those
I
guys.
don't need you to do this. Oh man, I'm gonna do that thing.
It's yeah.
It was very much like that. Both of those guys were like, Korra, don't stay here. Or it's like, Korra, don't come after me. I need to do this. And then Korra's like, you know what?
Hey, he
No,
said
you
something about going after him. I'm gonna do that. Sound like
People
a really
like,
good
as
idea
you-
at the time.
Polar bear dog.
You
Yeah.
can't fly, but you can swim.
But you know, that show. I like watching it, but just some of the characters frustrate the fuck.
Nah, my favorite character was fucking Aang's grandchild.
He's
The
great.
little
Yeah.
bald kid.
Yeah,
It was really cool
It's like,
getting
oh,
those
he
guys
can
kicked
meditate. It's like
ass.
he's fucking asleep.
that was good.
I liked the part where they started. I think it was like the extremist people that were like, no bending people.
Yeah.
And they went and invaded the island because they wanted Korra.
Yeah.
And all of the little airbenders were like, fuck you.
Yeah, they were fucking shit up.
Yeah.
It's staring at us.
It's because like I liked it that in Korra they do a lot of things that like everyone fucking hates airbenders because no one like the
They were the only airbenders. weren't
Yeah,
they? Those
but,
people.
like, yeah, and because like everyone knows how like fire, water, and everyone knows how to fight each other there. But as soon as anyone does airbending, they're like, "Fuck, we don't know how to fight them. Fuck, fuck."
It's because they've never faced it. Whereas they have a tournament purely for water, earth, and
Yeah,
fire.
exactly.
Yeah.
And
Well, the Fire Nation shouldn't have fucked them up.
yeah. And now like anytime Korra does airbending or like any of the airbenders just do anything, they're like, "Oh fuck, we forgot about our endangered species."
Fuck, there's 4 elements.
I also do like that in Korra that like not everyone gives a shit that she's the Avatar. Like some people are like, "Oh, you're the Avatar doesn't mean fuck all."
Literally in the first season, she's like, I don't usually do this, but I'm the Avatar. And they're like, I know.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Does not matter.
I do like to like.
I like the fact that she was exactly the opposite to Aang there.
Yeah.
In some ways.
Well,
Because
that's what I had to do.
she started off and she had pretty much everything except air. Just like, how do we go the furthest away from Aang as possible? It's like,
Oh,
maybe
everything.
she doesn't know air, but she knows everything else, and she's hot-headed.
That was pretty.
And it's a woman.
That was pretty funny in the first episode though, where it's like we've had so many people say that they're
Yeah.
the Avatar. How can you be sure? And she fucking busts
Yeah, I
out like
love that.
earth, fire, and water. She's like, I'm the Avatar. It's like fucking Christ.
It's kind of weird just in terms of like how that like the lore of that series works. Just in terms of like it takes forever for the Avatar to learn how to do all that because it is hard to do that.
Yeah.
Whereas she learns it really quick, which I think we don't need another show where we just follow the Avatar learning things. Like I think it's more of a plot thing than a lore thing. But yeah, I think this season's just starting to get into it of like the more of the spirit world stuff and like more of the history of the Avatars. Like we just
Well, that's the thing. She's got the physical side of things. She just needs to get more in touch.
Yeah,
with the
that was
spiritual
what they concentrated on.
side.
First season was airbending, and then after that, it was all about the spirituality
the spirits change.
and the Avatar state.
I don't remember the last one. Yeah, the episode I just watched is the introduction of the first Avatar.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's in season 2, and it's just
So it's not on Stan. And then like last Airbender is on Stan, but it's the last season, like last book.
that's weird.
They do that with a lot of
So
cartoons.
annoying.
Stan has the first season of The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy and the first season of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, but doesn't have anything else. But it advertises like the artwork of the later seasons. Yeah.
That's weird.
It's so annoying.
They need to. I don't know what their issue is, but they need to get more cartoons.
Rights, I guess.
It would have to be Australian TV rights in particular because
But yeah. No, so what part are you up to? You just finished that with the first Airbender.
Yeah.
First
first Avatar. He hasn't actually gone Avatar because all he's done is like taken fire.
Yeah.
And that he only knows how to do firebending at the moment.
Yeah.
I guess because it's a two-parter, I guess the next episode he's going to figure out how to bend other elements.
Yeah.
By talking to the other turtles, lion turtles. I like the more of that show. And there's been a change in the art style.
Do you know anything else about the show, or are you just learning this as you're going?
I know how the series ends.
How does it end?
In terms of like Korra ends up with Asami.
Yeah.
But other than that, no. I just know she gets spiritual and like she gets her back broken or something and she gets a haircut. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Because I was like on the internet.
There's like one big thing that happens. I don't know if you know it.
I don't think so. I don't know like big things. I might. That's the thing. I was on the internet when that show was happening, but I just wasn't watching. So I'm like, I don't want to watch a sequel to Avatar. Avatar looks perfect. And it is.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm annoyed at Netflix for making a live-action TV show. Even though it does have the creators for it, I'm like, you don't fund anything. Like, I was talking to you about this before, but they don't, like, the Marvel Netflix shows are, like, not funded well. Any action thing that they do is not well funded. You can just tell, like, oh, they try to make this as cheap as possible. And anything that is spectacular, they didn't fund it. They just got the distribution rights to it. That's how they get you.
So you do it to them.
Yep. But other than that, I haven't been up to anything else. Uni, it sucks. I had to do a group project. Don't do group project. Otherwise.
We're gonna wrap this one up.
Topic of the show. No, I did have a
Fuck
topic.
off.
No.
I'm gone.
Fair enough. If you
Just
enjoyed
like our audience.
I need alcohol.
If you like this episode, please click that like button, subscribe. If you have any questions, email us at amalgam@gmail.com. Comment below.
Struggled, didn't you?
Yeah, I did struggle.
Yeah.
My whole life is a struggle.
Okay.
Amalgamstruggles@gmail.com. Jesus Christ. What else do you have to do for us, please? Support us on Patreon at patreon.com/amalgamshow. That would be great. We may be having non-paid for RSS feed soon.
Yeah.
We'll have to pay to have the RSS feed,
Mm-hmm.
but we'll see how that all goes.
Sure.
Any final thoughts?
No.
No, that's all.
Until next time, catch you guys later.
Catch
See ya.
ya.
Bye.